All right, exactly 8 o'clock and Friday evening 8 p.m. And this is where we start our weekly mastermind call. So, good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm seeing lots and lots of new faces because it's the first time we are doing this weekly mastermind call on our meeting format. And we are also live on our YouTube. So, can somebody please check on YouTube? Will we are live? Yes. Okay, awesome. Super duper. Thank you so much. Here we go. So can you see me? Can you hear me? Yes, please type a yes in the comment box. If you can see me, if you can hear me. Yes, everybody. I can also see you today. So even I could keep on typing a yes because I could see all of you today being over here. And yes, we have got people joining in. Welcome, welcome everyone. So Friday evening, 8 p.m. How's the Josh, guys? Are you all set to take charge of your time? How many of you over here are all set to take charge of your time? Type me in the comment box if you are all set to take charge of your time. Awesome. Super duper. Thank you so much. Amazing. Amazing. Wonderful. Very nice. Okay. Now, as usual, we'll be welcoming our guests who are here, who are not yet part of our weekly mastermind of our Think and Grow Rich community, but who are our guests. So I would really want people who are our guests who are here for the first time. For the first time, type me in the comment box if you are for the first time. Yeah. No voice. So Ravi, just unmute.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone.
Voice is okay.
Voice is okay. Yeah, but when you mute everybody, you're making me also mute in between. So that's the real concern. Okay. Okay, so voice is clear. Okay, good. Very nice. Welcome, welcome everybody over here. And how many of you are for the first time? For the first time, you have joined this community last week and this is your first time. Type 1 in the comment box if you are for the first time over here. Okay, Nitin. Welcome, Nitin. You're going to get used to of this. Ravi, Sajan, Piyush Pandey. Okay, for the first time, Rajesh Agarwal, Sanjay Kukreti, Galaxy J4 Plus. I don't know your name, but yes, this is your first time. Awesome, amazing. Thank you so much, everyone, for being over here. Now, let's do this in such a way that it's going to be interactive and it's going to be full-on value addition also. So let me start sharing my screen over here, and here we go. Okay. Can you see my screen, please? If yes, please type a yes if you could see my screen. Okay, okay, awesome, wonderful. Now, as I asked you, this is how many of you want to really want to master your relationship with time? Really want to master your relationship? Pratik Patel is typing I. Yes, everyone, right? So this is the way I'm going to really. So I want all of you to bring out your notepads, pen and paper, because we're going to do some live exercise and really see what is your relationship with time and how you can really master time and take full control of your time. So that is the context over here. Yeah, you want to overcome procrastination, financial abundance, everyone. So yeah, so we take all your questions at the end. So the structure is, we'll start off by creating a context for this, and we'll create the announcements for the upcoming week. What are the activities which are going to happen for the next 1 week? And after that, we will do declarations. And after the declarations, we will start our journey. All right. So that's the way. So if you have any questions, please park your question at the end. If you have got any success stories, so please keep your success stories also till the end. So that's the real context over here. So what's happening this week over here? First of all, I want all of you to send your photograph to me. Can I request all of you who have yet to send your nice photograph to me with a picture of Think and Grow Rich? Yes. You can even send already. Yes, Harpreet, I got it. Yeah, but many of you haven't done a photo. How many of you have not done so far? And you're going to do this by 12 noon tomorrow. How many of you? Yeah, Balakrishna, I got that. Yeah. How many of you have not done? Rajesh Ladda, please do it. Vijay Krishna, do it. I mean, all of you have not done so far. Please, please, Sagar Gosar, Sangeeta Sharma. What are you waiting, Sangeeta? You have been there for so many months now. Yeah, so do it and please send it by tomorrow so that you are there in my memory. Of course, in the meeting format, I can see you, but otherwise it's difficult for us to really, really look forward to this. Now, few important announcements before we take it forward. The premise of Think and Grow Rich community is like this. We start off with your top 5 core principles of success, your definite major purpose, what are your 4 goals, personal, professional, your adventure, your contribution. Then we build a mastermind. Along with that, with the purpose, the goals, we build a mastermind. And after the mastermind is formed, we develop our belief system. That's the third principle of applied faith. And after applied faith, we go the extra mile. We go extra miles. And after we understand the going the extra mile principle, we develop our pleasing personality. So these are the top 5 core principles of success, which we coach you in the 90 days challenge. How many of you are clear about these 5 core principles? Type 5 in the comment box, please. So if you are absolutely crystal clear that, okay, this is what we learn in the 90 days challenge, then type 5 in the comment box, please. Okay. Everyone, please type 5 in the comment box, please. Okay, wonderful. Now, once you are mastering these 5 core principles, the next step which we take is we move on to the How to Think and Grow Rich program, where we dissect the secret, all the 13 steps to riches, except the mystery of sex transmutation, but all the 13 steps to riches. And this is going to be, a kick-ass kind of a program. It's really, really powerful to dissect this. So once you understand the 5 core principles, you get some success, then you move on to the 13 steps to riches. And once you are able to move to the 13 steps to riches, that's where you go to the next level, which is the best of the best, which you get my best. You get all the 17 principles of success. You get please park your questions at the end, Ravi. I'll address all your questions. I know you just recently joined. Park your questions till the end. So the final step is where we look at the 17 principles of success. We look at the 16 laws of success. We also look at the paradigm shift of Bob Proctor program. We also look at Maxwell Maltz psycho-cybernetics. So all of that is there in the Victory Mastermind. If you want to 10x your results, that's where we go to the Victory Mastermind. How many of you feel who are there already in the Victory Mastermind that VM is the best? Type VM is the best. If you are already in the Victory Mastermind, you are already having 10x results and you are getting those results. That's where the ultimate starts to happen. So start off with the 5 core principles. You move on to the next level of how to think and grow rich. And that's where you go to the final level, the Victory Mastermind, which is one of the best of the best you're going to get over there. So that's the way it is. Take your time, but you should be a lifelong learner to move forward in this journey. Now, having said this, this is one thing which we listen to it every day. Every day. How many of you are still in the practice of listening to The Stranger's Secret? Type Sidharth Shah SS and Stranger's Secret SS. You got to do this every single day, either for Stranger's Secret or Sidharth Shah. But you got to listen to this every single day. I mean, you eat every day, you bathe every day. Similarly, you do this for your mindset. I think this is by far one of the best gospels of positive thinking ever coined by Earl Nightingale. You got to do this every single day. Every single day. That's what you do. That's what you do every single day. Yeah, I like that. Now, having said this, the daily rituals, moving on. What's next? Well, this is where you can invite people on the gateway to Think and Grow Rich. And how many of you are there on this gateway to Think and Grow Rich? And how many of you do not are not there on the gateway to Think and Grow Rich? I'm just going to drop a link over here. Join this group. Join this group. Invite people. Invite people over here. So I'm just going to share this group to the meeting link to everyone. This is the link. Invite people and see how they can see the possibility of what is there in Think and Grow Rich. So currently we are right now at 7638 members. 7638 members. So guys, what's the target? What's the target for next week? How many should be there before we have our next Friday mastermind call? Can we have some number in the comment box? 10,000 Usha, wonderful. 8K Ashil Purvi. Yeah, I think 8,500. Yeah, so invite people. There are hundreds and thousands of people in your contact list. Invite them and see what is this community which we are building across India. Think and Grow Rich community. So this is the link. I'm going to share the link once again, and join this group. And you can definitely invite people from your friends, community, colleagues, associates, family members. जिनको भी आपको possibility दिखानी है that what is there for me, how can I really live the dream life of myself, for them you can definitely invite in Think and Grow Rich. Now, having said this, let's move on to the next announcement. Quickly, we'll move forward. Goa is beckoning. I'm going to be there in Goa next week, and also going to do some Reiki on a few of the venues. How many of you are excited for Goa? Please type G for Goa in the comment box. Goa is calling. These are the dates, 26th and 27th of November. It's going to be a grand gala kind of a thing. The entire community members from across India are going to be there together. And we're going to celebrate, we're going to learn, we're going to bond, and block your dates. If you're someone who haven't blocked your dates, block your dates, 26th and 27th of November. We are going to have this grand celebration of our next community meeting in Goa. Okay. And this is what we are manifesting. We are saying, I am so happy and grateful now that I'm enjoying the TAGR 10,000 member celebrations with Sidharth sir and entire community in Goa on 26th and 27th November. I'm feeling blessed to be a part of Achievers community. So this is what we are manifesting over here. And we all want you to be there and enjoy and leverage this power of this super mastermind which we are building over here. Now, to have a glimpse of what this mastermind can do, we are meeting tomorrow. We are meeting tomorrow in Mumbai. Okay, how many of you are excited to meet me in Mumbai? It's like a kind of a very on a short notice we have designed this. And it's a no-brainer. It's going to have a nice kind of a dinner with me, and kind of a one-to-one kind of a thing. We can talk, we can chat, we can learn, and that's where it's going to be really bonding with the entire community members. So for people who are yet to register, I mean, this is just the actual, we're not going to earn any money from doing this, but it's just the actual thing which we are charging for the dinner. So I'm going to share a link over here. This is for you to register for the dinner. It's actually the investment which the hoteliers are taking from us. I'm just going to share the link once again on the chat box. So if you haven't done, yeah, we'll do Delhi. Yeah, after a short span, we are meeting over here. So this is it. This is the link over here. And just register yourself and meet me tomorrow. If you are from Mumbai or in and around Mumbai, and we can really be bonding together with our community members. So that's the link over here. Click on it and register over there. So having said that, let's move to the next announcements. Currently, we are reading the 6th chapter, the 6th step to riches, which is organized planning. And we are almost on the fag end of completing 21 days. Yes, we read the same chapter 21 times. 21 times we read the same chapter. And to have an elaborate session on this, we have got our own mentor from our community, Bharat Mewawala, who is going to take this special session. So how many of you are on the verge of completing this on 22nd of June of organized planning? Type OP1, the first part of organized planning, in the comment box. If you're with me on this OP1, I mean, that's what we're doing. I mean, we are reading organized planning every day for 21 days. And for people who are our guests, people who are watching this on YouTube, you can take a snapshot of this particular page. This is how we are reading Think and Grow Rich 21 times in a single year. That's the only way you can change your paradigm. There is no other way you can change your paradigm. Continuous space, repetition, and in a structured environment, that's the only way we are making to change your paradigm. So if you haven't joined our community, or if you're not a part of our book reading club, you can take a snapshot as yet and you can continue reading alone. But how many of you feel that reading in a book reading club is a different ball game, where there is accountability, there is discipline, there is persistence, there is a body structure, and you get the results? Type BRC if you believe that this structure of book reading club is giving you that additional push, that this is not just an online program, but this is helping you to really become more disciplined, to be committed, to be align yourself, because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. I think this is the best way how you can really start to impact your paradigm and get the discipline. So this is where we got to do it. Okay. The books to read, you'll get on ebook. The ebook is available. You can just request anybody on the Telegram group. They will be definitely be helping you on this. Okay. Jigisha Parekh, VRC want to rejoin, please rejoin. I mean, put a request and our book reading club mentors will definitely help you to join our community. It is completely complimentary. Once you become a part of our community, completely complimentary for a lifetime. That's one of the biggest advantage which you can get over here. Now, to continue with the elaboration session, we have got the second elaboration session on part 1 of the organized planning by our mentor, Mr. Bharat Mewawala. And he's going to do this on Sunday morning, 19th of June at 6:30 a.m. and learn from him. He's been there, done that. He's been there, done that. He's gone to the paradigm shift, the matrix program of Bob Proctor, but he's been a key mentor. He's a multi-crore businessman, a man, but he's really giving this pearls of wisdom to our community members. So please be there and respect Bharat Bhai's time. More power to Bharat Bhai in the comment box, please. That's the real power of this community, that we are all givers. We are all givers and we learn by giving, by sharing. So please type in the comment box, more power to Bharat Bhai. He's giving his precious time to be there on 19th of June, Sunday morning at 6:30 a.m. Right now, the next announcement on Sunday for the new members, lifelong support. Or for people who are stuck up in this particular community, maybe they are not able to get the results, or maybe their life has taken over and they want to press the reset button. You can come in for the induction program, which happens on a Sunday morning, Sunday 19th of June at 9 a.m. We have got a super duper mentor, Mr. Khalil Ahmed, doing this session. So he's one of the best coaches and trainers in our communities we have got, and he's going to give you the insights on goal cards, declarations, affirmations, accountability partner, mentor, mastermind alliance. So how many of you wish to kickstart your journey and wish to have this kind of a support for a lifetime? I mean, really, someone to handhold you, someone whom you can talk, not just like recorded videos, but really being there with you to design your goal cards, to frame your declarations and affirmations, to be a mentor, to find your accountability partner. Well, that's going to happen on a Sunday morning. So the link to join this will be available on the paid members Telegram group. Please type more power to Khalilji. This is the real support system which you're building across over here. Now, again, it's going to be a busy Sunday. Next at 10:30 a.m., we are starting this series, the self-connection series. And our mentor, Tarun Gurnani, is going to take this session. He's going to talk about introspecting yourself, know thyself, and the truth shall set you free. So knowing your own self, that's the real context. When you are clever, you will want to change the world. But when you are wise, you'll have to change yourself. You will want to change yourself. So start to change yourself, really have the power to understand your own self. That's where the more you understand your own self, that's what Tarun's sessions are going to be there. Proximity within, clarity, internal stability and power, improved decision making, more and more success stories. All of this is going to happen on this Sunday morning. So being busy on Sunday, right? Really, I mean, we are there to give you a tremendous value, but it's up to you how much value you can take it from here. So more power to Tarunji also, ready for level 2 also. Wonderful, very nice. Got the value on a Sunday? Yes. Do you think that this is the kind of interaction which is going to get you the results rather than just watching some recorded videos? Oh, it's tough. It's not. I mean, we'll give you the recordings for all this, but this kind of handholding is the key behind the success which you get in your results. Now, Monday we have our weekly mastermind call. Tuesdays we are going to have a break this time. How many of you are ready to bring to a finale to the Carnegie Club, Mission Carnegie Club, the second part of the Mission Carnegie Club? Type I in the comment box if you are ready for the finale, that you're going to get these results. I mean, we had this series coming from Jan to December, and we got almost 40%. Abhi tak to khatam nahi hui hai, and you're going to cross that 50, 60, 70% kam kar denge. But 40% success stories, 40% guys. Not 1%, 2%, 40%. And there are two gentlemen behind this Carnegie Club who have led this from the start. And we have got Sushant Kumar Panda and our own Ravi Verma. These are the two gentlemen who have really led this to this. More power to Sushant Kumar Panda ji and Ravi Verma ji for guiding people, for guiding members to be there, to get their success story. That's the real power of this entire community. So the session which is going to be there on Wednesday is being taken by a new joinee, one of the most energetic guys which I could say in our community, with lots and lots of power and motivation. So be ready for this. And the topic is also an interesting topic. So are you ready to know who's going to take this session on Wednesday? Type BI in the comment box. Bring it on. Come on, guys. He's taking for the first time, and it's going to be a powerful. This is going to bring this to the season 2 to a landing by this last session in this season 2 of the Carnegie Club of Success. So may I really ask you to type clap, clap, clap in the comment box for the most energetic young man, and he is Mr. Rohit Dave. Mr. Rohit Dave is going to take this session and he's going to do this on habits.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for contributing to the community. Yes,
Thank
he's going
you,
to take on this particular topic of habits make you an achiever. Habits are the things which makes you an achiever. So be there. The links will be provided on the paid members Telegram group. But this is the support system. This is the real support system which we provide you. I mean, week after week after week after week after week after week for a lifetime. That's where you get the results in our community. So thank you so much for doing this, Rohitji, and more power to you. More power to Rohitji, please. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, very nice. Now, let's move on. So lots of a busy week for you, right? A busy week.
ये म्यूट करने का कन्वर्ट करने का स्पीकर
Now,
नहीं करना म्यूट पे ही है.
before we actually start this topic, let's read the declarations out. And let me just bring out the slide of the declarations. How many of you are excited to do the declarations in this meeting format and are wanting to do in a different fashion? Type I in the comment box. कुछ different करेंगे इसमें. All right. So what I want you to do is, as I'm just opening up my slide for the presentation, let me just open up. I really want you to, given the context of today's lecture on time, today's classroom on time, I want you to look at that when you declare this affirmations in the universe, you look at that I'm conquering my time. I'm in control of my time. I'm taking charge of my time. My relationship with time is absolutely great and amazing. And that relationship with my time is going to multiply the money in the bank, which I am going to get. So before I start the declaration, let's pre-frame this. Let's set the context for you so that you can really get into the zone of doing the declarations. And once you do the declarations, give me a moment. Where are the declarations? I don't have the slide. Just give me a moment. Okay, let me search the old one. Which was the previous session on Friday, which was there? Third. Let me just go to my May month's weekly mastermind. Give me a moment, guys. I'm just pulling up the declarations. All right, here we go. So on account of 3, whatever we're going to do is, let me just set this up.
yeah.
Here we go. So what I'm going to do is, with this context of conquering our time, as we complete the declarations, I want you to really, when we say that I know how to truly think and grow rich, I want you to really shout out loudly. And I'm going to unmute you all. I'm going to unmute you all. And I want you to shout out loudly at the top of your voice, I am a TAGR champion. All right. So are we game for this? Are we loving this meeting format?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone. full of
Yes,
energy and emotions. Come on, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Mute कर दो, अभी mute कर दो.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wait.
I am a TGR
Sir,
champion.
I
yes,
know.
sir.
I'm going to mute all right
I
now.
am a TGR champion.
Yes, sir.
I am a THR
Yes,
champion.
sir. I am TAGR champion.
I am a
Mute.
TGR champion. I am a TGR.
I am a THR champion.
Yes, sir. I am a
Okay, hold on, Ravi. I need to coordinate this with you, okay? Keep this everybody on mute right now. Let them declare on their own. After they declare, then when I say unmute, you unmute and say, I'm a TAGR champion, all right? That's the way it goes, okay? So no confusion. Take one step at a time, okay? Okay, here we go. So on a count of 3, 2, 1. Wait, where's my slide? Wait.
Sir, please unmute, sir. Unmute, sir. Sir, आप mute में हैं.
I like money.
सर एक मिनट hold on.
Ravi, you are making me mute. क्या होगा?
Sir, people are sir, no, it's not like that. People are unmuting themselves. बस अभी पहले सिद्धार्थ सर को एक बार declaration करें तो उसके बाद हम लोग बोलेंगे. Please.
All right. So please be on mute. So 3, 2, 1, and begin. I like money. I love it. Play the money game. Use money wisely.
Money, I love it.
Please constantly circulate money. Release it with returns to me. Multiply it. Money makes it more enjoyable. Money flows to me. Never
Pray because I now know how to.
I now know. So rich. How you say
Champions.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for this. Now, okay. Did we enjoy this? Do you want us to do in a meeting format all the time, every time? Really want to bring out that emotions? Yeah. Type M for meeting format. Webinar nahi karna hai, meeting karna hai. Itne hundreds of people come. Let's do in meeting format and really, enjoy. We've been doing this for almost more than 2.5 years. But let's do this over so that I can see you, I can feel you, I can listen to your own voice, I can see the excitement, and I can really get that feelings and emotions in this meeting format, right? Amazing. Meetings only. Okay, got it. Awesome, wonderful, very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you for your love. And this is the real power. So moving on, let's move forward. Where are we? Our relationship with time. Here we go. Let me just start my sharing over here. Close this. There we go. Now, I want all of you. Can you see my screen? My slides? Yes or no? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I want all of you to bring out your notepads, pen and paper. And I'm going to do a very powerful exercise with you, a live exercise, where you look at yourself and start letting your thoughts come out. जो भी आपके विचार आ रहे हैं regarding time, you start writing it down on your notepads and write it in legible words. ऐसा shorthand मत लिखना, because what you're going to do is, after you write those, your answers or maybe your thoughts, I want all of you to take a snapshot and share it on our paid members Telegram group. so that people can relate what are your thoughts and they can learn from each other. Okay. So are we all game on for this, everybody? I mean, have you got your notepads, pen and paper? Just write down, Harpreet Singh, don't think, just do it. Positive karo, negative karo, no, just about time. I'm going to create this for you. So I'm going to give you some nice background music also. But are you ready for this? Have you got your notepads, pen and paper? If yes, type RTS for ready to start. If you're ready to start, please type RTS. So I'm going to just start playing some music at the background, and I'm going to also speak also a few questions so you can really relate to this. So 3, 2, 1, and begin. What's your relationship with time? In terms of when someone talks about time, what is the first thought which comes to you? Oh, time is scarce. Or do you think that time is abundance? What is your relationship with time in terms of, have you ever thought that you have wasted some time?
50.
And if you have wasted time, do you feel guilty about it? Yeah. Write that down. Write that down. Next is, have you ever done something like balancing of work life? Do you think it's ever possible, a work-life balance? How do you control your emotions with time? Is it something which you say, oh, he wasted my time, or I wasted my time because of that client didn't convert? You're always rushing, you always lack of time. Have you ever taken what is the value of your time, your return on your time? Have you ever calculated that? I mean, your monthly income divided by the number of hours which you work in a month, your weekly income divided by the number of weeks which you earn, hours which you work in a week. What's your return on your time? How much you earn per hour? Do you really want to know that? If yes, do you think there's a scope for improvement for that? Do you think you're wasting your time on social media? All of us are on social media. Have you ever thought that, no, I should not have been over there? I mean, when you're checking on social media, you feel good. But after 10 minutes, 15 minutes of being there on Facebook or Insta or YouTube, you feel you wasted your time? Are you someone who gets your work done only at the last minute? The checks being paid last minute, the electricity bills, the credit card payments, the ticketing, last minute. Last din pe karunga bas, packing last minute. Are you unhappy about how much time you already have wasted in the past? Are you incapable of saying no to people and doing the tasks which you don't want to do? Are you not sure when and where to focus? Interruptions, distractions, procrastinations, dealing with lateness. Do you believe in multitasking? But sometimes you get fatigued by it. बहुत multitasking कर लिया, थक गया हूं मैं अभी. Do you feel that you are busy but not as effective? At the end of the day, you don't feel accomplished and fulfilled. There is no strategic direction. You are unable to say no. And you're always focusing on urgent things, but not on the important things. Do you think that urgency takes over importance in your time management, in your priorities? How do you look at the time savers which you have got and the time wasters which you're doing? Really think, what's your relationship with time? What's your perception of time? Time. Think about it. It's your life. It's your time. Yeah. So many perspectives about time. And when you think about this, you'll understand how can I befriend? How can I make time as my partner, time as my mastermind partner to help me to achieve my goal, which I want to achieve, rather than looking at time as something which is against me. मेरा time खराब चल रहा है, right? As you finish, just ponder over this as we bring this to close. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And once it's done, you can pause and stop. Stop. All right, and stop. 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 Awesome. Wow. So, how many of you found something in yourself which you never thought about time? I mean, the way you looked at time, something which opened up in yourself, something which you relate with time. Yeah, many of you, right? Well, let's look at few perspectives, and I will ask you to keep your sharings. I will definitely ask few people to share. So please mark what exactly you want to share and keep it aside. And at the end, I would want few of you to really share about what exactly came across when we did this exercise of time. Now, I'm going to share few important nuggets of what I've learned about time, and very powerful. Nothing about time management. I mean, I've done programs on time management. I've coached you on time management, the quadrants, quadrant 1, quadrant 2, and all that urgent, important. Nothing at all like this, but very, very different areas of time which really impact in our daily routine. So with this context of how you relate time with yourself, now look at these perspectives so that you can manage your time. You can really be in charge of your time. You can take control of your time. You can really master time. So, ready for this? Type BIO in the comment box, as one of my mentors always mentions. Type BIO in the comment box, please. Awesome. Super. Wonderful. So, let me start sharing my screen once again. Time. Now, as I'm creating this for you, really, really think deeply. This is not a time management program. Really think deeply. Really, really think deeply. What is this? Time for introspection. This gentleman made this profound statement. His name was Henry Austin Dobson. What did he say? Time goes, we say, right? Chala gaya time. Time goes, you say, galat jawab. Oh no! Alas, time stays. We pass on, we go. Such a time to time. It's just that we move on, we pass on. How many of you are getting the depth of this particular statement, that time doesn't go, time stays, but we go, right? Really ponder over this, that this is going to change the relationship of yourself with time, really going to change the relationship with time. Now observe carefully. Napoleon Hill, when he was doing the master key to success, he said that one of the principles of success is budgeting your time. Budgeting your time. So I'm going to relate how Dr. Hill uses this time concept in his 17 principles of success so that you can really look at how can I budget my time. Now, on a broad way, this 24 hours, which we have got, it's divided into 3 big broad segments. 8 hours is where you work, 8 hours where you sleep, and 8 hours is your recreation time or your other time. Okay, it's a broad category of classification. That's what Dr. Hill says. Now, it's not necessary to sleep for 8 hours. Some people want 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours. It's up to you. So I'm not a sleep therapist. I'm not going to tell you how many hours to sleep. That is your discretion. That's your discretion. But normally 8 hours kaam karna hai, 12 ghante kaam karna, that's also your discretion. But I mean, on a larger level, it's about 8 hours of your work, 8 hours of your sleeping time, and 8 hours is for your other activities, your me time, your recreation time. The key is over here, how you manage that 8 hours which are not in your sleeping on your work time. That is the key which is going to make a difference to help you to achieve this goal which you want to achieve. How many of you are with me that in these 3 parts, the third element is the recreation or the me time is going to be the key element to determine your progress on your success or failure to achieve the goal. Type 3, the third part of it. 8 घंटे सोना, 8 घंटे काम करना, but the third element, that is the key which is going to make a big difference in how you're going to be beyond the normal people to achieve the goal which you want to achieve. Now, having said this, most people waste their present moment just daydreaming, just thinking about things, thinking about the past, what has happened in the past, and that is the real problem. I mean, we have all been guilty of doing this. कि जो past में उसने he cheated me or he betrayed me, I made that loss, or that boss, or he was you're terrible, she kept on annoying me. How many of you are guilty of doing this? I mean, every one of us. Type I if you are all guilty of doing this. I mean, हमने कुछ ना कुछ समय तो बिताया है, ऐसे ही waste कर दिया है, and which has done nothing in our present and nothing has changed with that in the future also. We've just literally wasted that particular time. Now, for those of you who have this particular context, I mean, even I'm going through this, if we're all human beings, it's a very powerful statement over here. And what it says, all losers spent their time mostly looking forward to the past, as if you are driving the car and then looking in the rear view mirror. You're looking in the rear view mirror and you're moving forward in your life. आप पास्ट से आपका फ्यूचर देख रहे हो. Such a terrible mistake. Why would someone do this way like this? Why? I mean, we know that. I mean, we have been doing these mistakes, but this is one angle which should change the perception of yourself. We can only use the past for our betterment, but do not create the future by the mistakes of the past. We do not waste our time mostly looking forward to the past. Never ever do this. How many of you are getting into this context with what we have written, that we are promising me that you're not going to do this, to this first distinction which is coming over here. Type 1 if you're understanding this distinction, that I'm not going to look at the future from the past for sure. That's a waste. It's not going to help anyone. Nothing is going to change for sure. So do not never ever have this kind of this particular notion. Now, moving forward. This is where we are all guilty of. I mean, first of all, to alarm laga diya, time pe uthe hi nahi hum. Rush. Maybe first snooze, second snooze, third snooze, and half an hour chala gaya. Oh, I don't know where it went, man. And again, you are rushing. You're gobbling the breakfast. You're going on a shower, and you're just rushing to the traffic. There are all red lights, and again, you're rushing, checking the emails again through a rush. I mean, rushing for the meetings, squeezing your lunch in between the calls and the meetings, and rushing then to end the day, rushing home again, rushing for that me time with your family, rushing to have the TV time or the social media time, and then rushing off to sleep. Rushing. What are you rushing for? Rushing in the rat race. Why? I mean, we all are guilty of. How many of you can relate this, that you have done this? Yeah, type R for relate. Kya relate kar sakte ho? I mean, rushing. What's the point? What's the point in rushing? All of us can relate to this, right? So what is your relationship with time? Look at this. Half our life, this is a powerful statement. Half our life is spent trying to do something with time we have rushed through life trying to save. Read this statement again. Powerful statement. हम आधी जिंदगी भाग रहे हैं कुछ टाइम बचाने के लिए जो बचने ही नहीं वाला है. Hello, are we together on this? Half our life is spent on doing something on with time we have rushed through life trying to save. क्या rush कर रहे हो आप? Time बचाने के लिए, लेकिन time तो बचने ही नहीं वाला है. You don't have time to even enjoy that time which is saved. Rush. Why? Really. I mean, these are powerful statements. You really have to look at in detail. Depth में जाइए, time management program नहीं है. But this is the way you look at your life with time. Really. How many of you are understanding your own self? When I'm saying about time over here, you're understanding your own self more than about time. It's about you, who you are right now. And that's the truth, that the truth is going to set you free for sure. So understand your own self. Then what are you doing with time? For why are you rushing forward for sure? Now, this is where the entire thing starts to come into a very, very nice way. So this is the second perspective about time. Stop rushing. Be in the present, enjoy the now. Type 2, if you get in the context, कि मैं rush कर रहा हूँ, क्यों कर रहा हूँ भाई? क्या मिलने वाला है मुझे? I mean, what exactly? Everything I'm rushing. Even sleeping I'm rushing. Rushing. Yeah. So that's the second perspective. Now, the third perspective is like this. And to create the third perspective, I'm going to quote the immortal Emerson. Ralph Waldo Emerson mentioned that the law of laws is the law of compensation, or the law of cause and effect. It's the law of the laws. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. I mean, हर एक क्रिया की एक समान और एक विपरीत प्रतिक्रिया होती है. The third law of physics. Then Ralph Waldo Emerson mentioned that this is the law of the laws. So when we are saying this is the law of the laws, how many of you are clear about this law? Third law of physics, Newton, action, reaction. Type clear, see in the comment box for clear. Okay, you are clear about this law of what Emerson is mentioning about this. It's the law of the laws. Now, how is this law of the laws relating to time? Now, observe carefully. If this is the law of the laws, it has to work for time also. ये time के लिए भी आपको लगेगा 100% काम करेगा. कैसे काम करता है? Look at this over here. You see, observe carefully. I waste time. Yeah, मेरा से time. I wasted time. Fine. What happens? It's a law. Now time wastes me. You cannot avoid this. कितना भी चाहो, you cannot avoid this. अगर आपने टाइम वेस्ट किया है, टाइम is going to waste. Law of cause and effect. Are you getting this? It's a law. किसी का भले आप कहां से भी, whichever area, कितना भी आप लकी चल रहे हो, but if you have wasted time, the time is going to waste you. Yeah, it's the law of cause and effect. It works. Sometimes you say, यार मेरा गोल अचीव नहीं हो रहा है यार, इतना मैंने डेट डाल दिया, 2 बार मैंने गोल डेट चेंज कर दी, शायद से you wasted time. Now the time is wasting you. How many of you have related to this, that यार टाइम निकल गया गोल कार्ड का, लेकिन गोल अचीव नहीं हुआ, right? Getting the understanding? कहां ना कहां आपने टाइम वेस्ट किया होगा, इसीलिए ये नहीं हो रहा है. Observe. Now look at this. When you are killing time, time pass. पिच का नमूना करके हाईलाइट की हाईलाइट भी देख रहे हो. When you are just killing away time, what's going to happen? Law of the laws, law of cause and effect. It's only another name by which time kills us. If you are killing time, time kills us. It's brutal truth, my friend. आपको पसंद आए कि नहीं आए, it is a law. Start accepting this reality. Really, it's the law of the laws. Again, a perspective of time. Really, if you wasted time, time is going to waste you for sure. If you're killing time, time is going to kill you for sure. सच्चाई है आपके सामने, but this is the where, I mean, this is beyond time management program. This is where you're going to look at yourself in a different fashion. Now, are you connecting जो आपने introspection में लिखा था about yourself? Type 3 if you're clear about this third element, of time, which is when you kill time, when you waste time, the time is going to waste you, or the time is going to kill you for sure. That's the third perspective on time. Powerful over here. Okay. Now, move on. Newspaper. I'm just going to give you a few examples. Very few examples over here. How we kill time, how we waste our time. I mean, we all learn to, or we like to read newspapers, or maybe on mobile also. We watch the daily news, right? And how many of you have seen people who read the newspapers at leisure? I mean, nothing wrong or bad, but from the perspective of time, I'm saying. I mean, देखा इतना leisurely सब कर रहे हैं, यानी we've got the whole day, right? Now, Anybody working in the printing press over here? And anybody knows how the many of you will be knowing how is the newspaper printed? आज की ताजा खबर, आज की ताजा खबर. Do you see that the printing of the newspapers is happening very fast? It's rapid. How many of you agree with me that the printing is really fast? Fast roll chal rahi hai, printing is really fast. Yeah, everybody knows about this. Now there is a lesson over here. I'm from the context of saving time over here. What is this over here? The context is newspapers are printed with rapidity to be read with rapidity. Do you agree with this? जैसे print किया वैसे ही पढ़ो यार. I mean, do not become a PhD in that. Next day नया paper आने वाला है for sure. I mean, give it time. I'm not saying you have your own opinions for sure, but really, from the context of time, do you resonate with this particular thought that when newspapers are printed or produced with rapidity, there is some logic that we got to read it with rapidity, if not a similar rapidity, but we got to read with rapidity, we got to save time over here. Now, there are many different perspectives over here, and really look at this. Take charge of your time. You cannot waste time in advance. Such a powerful concept. See, when we get up in the morning, we have got this 24 hours in front of us. It's the gift given to us, right? How many of you agree that ये 24 hours, it's a democratic country, democratic world, सबके लिए 24 hours हमारे हाथ में आते हैं when we get up? Type 24 कि हाँ यार भगवान सबको सरीखा रख रहा है. Everyone has got 24 hours. So we have got this 24 hours हमारे हाथ में है. So, and the best part is we cannot waste time in advance. कल के 24 hours मैं आज waste नहीं कर सकता. I can only waste today's 24 hours or today's moment. Tomorrow, even if I wasted my time today, tomorrow is going to be a new day for me. A new fresh 24 hours given to us. A new fresh 24 hours which is going to really give me the gift of time. So really, do you really thank God that every day, भले मैंने कितना भी time waste किया होगा पहले life में, भले मैंने कितना भी time बर्बाद किया होगा social media पे, etc. But life is fair. Every day I get this fresh 24 hours. Don't you think so? You should be feeling grateful about it. कि मैं इतना time waste करता हूँ, फिर भी मुझे every day, next day, I've got this gift of 24 hours. Unchallengeable, pure, pristine, untouched. No, there's no stake on this. Nobody can steal away those 24 hours from me tomorrow. We have got this 24 hours. It's what you do with this 24 hours that's going to make the big difference. So I would request you that when you do your morning gratitude, be grateful for the 24 hours which you are going to have in the next 24, I mean, in the coming day. How many of you are going to promise me that, yes, I'm going to do this, be grateful for the 24 hours which I've got, because that's going to be, that's gift there for you for a lifetime. It's there for you for a lifetime. So do this, be grateful for it. That's the real power behind this. And you cannot waste tomorrow's 24 hours today. You cannot waste in advance. So that's the best part. You cannot waste tomorrow's 24 hours today. Moving on. Take charge of your time. How? The supply is abundant. कोई बोलता है टाइम की कमी है. टाइम की कमी कहाँ है? कल वापस 24 hours आने वाले हैं. परसों वापस 24 hours आने वाले, right? Do you think that the supply is abundant, right? I mean, time precious है, but supply तो abundant है. आने वाला है. So supply is abundant for sure. So do forget about scarcity of time. So when you change your perception of time, the things you look at start to change. That's what Wayne Dyer said. So when change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change. So if you look at time as being scarce, time कम है, तो time कम ही होगा. But when you look at time abundant है, बहुत time है हमारे पास, and I'm going to make the most of this today. I'm not going to rush. Then your perspective of time is going to change, and you're going to get abundance of time. You will not get things which are going to be making your time scarce over here. How many of you are getting this, where we're going to look at time being abundant? The supply is infinite for us, for sure. Every day we got 24 hours for sure. But from that context, supply of time is actually infinite. It's actually, there's no limit over here. You cannot draw on the future. कल के 24 hours, परसों के 24 hours you cannot draw upon. You can only utilize what's right now. It's impossible to get back in debt. You cannot change 24 hours which have gone yesterday. You cannot do that. You can only work upon what's the passing moment over here, living in the now, right now. So the time which you got to manage, the time which you got to look at, the awareness right now is in the now. Please type N or now in the comment box if you're clear about this. Are you clear that only the present moment is the thing which you can control? You cannot control tomorrow's time. You cannot do nothing about yesterday. What has happened is happened. That's the debt which is gone. You can only control what is there right now. Right now in the present moment. That's how you take charge of the time. You get real control of your time. That's the real context over here. And when you do this, health, pleasure, contentment, respect, money, etc., everything starts to flow in your life. Everything starts to flow in abundance because you have changed your perspective of time. Okay, now let's bring this to a landing. Okay, it's then we'll take up question answers, your success stories, your sharings about time, anything about your question, everything will take after 9 p.m. But let's bring this to a landing by this ultimate truth about your relationship with time. Are you ready for the ultimate truth about your relationship with time? Come on, guys, get some energy in the room. Really bring it on, guys. Come on, guys. This is the ultimate truth about your relationship with time. All right, awesome. What's the ultimate truth? The relationship with time. What's the truth? Then here we go.
Ready, sir. Ever ready?
Okay, got that.
Ready.
Got that. Got that. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you.
Ready, sir. Ready. Ready, sir.
Now, look at this. We never shall have any more time. Understand this. Every word is important. We never shall have any more time. मुझे कल का time नहीं मिलेगा आज. 100% नहीं मिलेगा. So we never shall have any more time. We have and we have always had all the time there is. We have and we always had all the time there is. Look at time from this perspective, and I'm telling you, friends, your entire relationship with time will change. You'll never rush. You'll never have the scarcity of time because all the time is always there right now. That's the real context. That's the ultimate truth about your relationship with time. For people who got this, type got it in the comment box. Really, are you getting this perspective of time? That we have all the time right now there is. We just cannot have more time. No, that's the real relationship with time. If you get this, if you start to living in the now, if you start to live in the present right now, when you're enjoying the ice cream with your son, just don't do multitasking. When you're going for a movie with your family, just don't do multitasking. Really be there in the now. That's where you can really have your relationship with time changed. You can really control. You can really be the master. You can take charge of your time. That's how you get your relationship with time altered. I think this is by far a very different perspective of time management. I mean, never done before, but that's how you change your relationship with time the way we have gone over here. So assignments for you. Ready for the assignments? Every one of you. Yes or no? Come on, guys. Not theory. काम करना पड़ेगा आपको. 100% काम करना पड़ेगा. Yes, ये पल अटल है. You are right, Madhukar Mokhaji. Wonderful, very nice. First one. Be present in whatever doing right now. Really being present. Look at what you have written in your introspection about your relationship with time. Start to look at the negatives and really work on the positives. Stop rushing and worrying, and also learn to say no graciously. There is no harm in saying a no. When you got to say a no, please say a no. These are the relationships of time. This is where you can really start to control and really be in charge of your life. Okay, got it? Now, do you think that this investment which you did is paisa vasool? Type PV in the comment box if you think this is a paisa vasool for you. Joining this community was a paisa vasool. And what would you tell to all our viewers on YouTube, to all the guests which are there right now watching this live streaming? Would this be something which is a worth investment for you to be a part of this community? Because this is where we support you for a lifetime. Week after 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 week. This is not an online program, but a powerful support system to build you, to help you, to support you, to get the results Okay. Open door to new life. 1,000 times paisa vasool. Awesome. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Very nice. Now, it's full paisa vasool made. Okay, got it. Join immediately. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for this. Now, saying no is a bit difficult, sir. Got it. One of my best decisions, paying a penny and getting a multi-bagger. Kamesh, I like that. Awesome, Kamesh. Nice analogy over here. That's the real context. So people who want to wish to be a part of this community, I would want to drop a link over here. And over here, people who have got questions, people who want to share their success stories, please raise your virtual hand. So we'll take turn by turn to really ask our questions. So this is the link over here. This is the link. Just click on the link and be a part of this community. And the link is also there on our YouTube channel. Just be a part of this and really be powerfully impacting your life, because we can truly start to think and grow rich. So yes, so let's take turn by turn. I think we have got participants who have got some success stories to share. Please raise your virtual hand. You will only be allowed to share if your videos are on. And if you have got questions, you'll only be allowed to ask questions if your videos are on. Fair enough? Type F for fair enough. Come on, guys. If it's fair enough. Yeah, it's fair enough, right? I got that. Okay, let's go to Anirban. Anirban ji, please raise. Yeah, I'm just on your video. I'm going to ask to unmute you. Anirban ji, please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Just 1 second. Just let me know if I'm visible.
Yeah, I can see you.
Hi, sir. Very good evening.
Let me just pin you also.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to pin you. All right, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. So very quickly, I'll just tell about my story. My name is Anirban. I'm basically based out of Kolkata. So I stay with my mom and my wife. So in early 2020, actually, we lost our baby. And this particular incident actually ruined us. So personally, when I say that, like, I had to go and bury the baby in a field. Like, it was like, after that, it was like a sleepless night for us. And I have no words to explain, sir. Like, till date, when I'm alone, like, I shiver out. So I have no words to explain that how tough it was. And slowly I was realizing that the relationship between me and my wife, there was a wall, silent wall got created. So after that, fortunately, I got an opportunity to connect with you. So I met you, I joined a couple of your sessions, online sessions. I watched your recorded sessions. And after that, you guided me to connect. You asked me to connect with Ravi sir. And I every day I started disturbing sir. So I was reaching out to Ravi sir. I was asking him to help me. I was asking him, just tell me how can I focus. And what I need is that I need one more baby who can replace that pain. So I was praying that no father, no mother in this world shouldn't face this kind of thing where they had to carry the body of a baby. And it was such a pain. So in 2021, my wife we got the good news. My wife was carrying, she was pregnant, and this time we were extra careful. And we were taking extra precautions, whatever required. But unfortunately, in the 8th month, when she was pregnant, she was carrying, she fell down in the washroom. She slipped and fell down. And she came out from the washroom crying, saying that I slipped, I fell down. I was very calm. I just told her, don't worry, baby will be fine. You will be fine, don't worry. So immediately I took her to the hospital. We had the USG done, everything. And while we were driving to the hospital, so I was constantly telling myself, my baby is safe and fine. My wife is fine, and she will deliver a good, happy, healthy, energetic baby. And after 2-3 years, we got the result, and the doctor said that baby is safe, baby is fine, and baby is completely untouched. So nothing to worry. And just the day before the delivery, I again called up Ravi sir, my wife, and me, both of us, we did a small video call, and sir told us, just be happy. I can see you guys coming out of the hospital, happy, energetic with the baby. Just the 2 of you will become 3. And exactly happened. So last March 24th, we are blessed with a baby boy, a beautiful divine baby boy. And sir, I have no words to explain the happiness, the gratitude towards you, Ravi sir, and the entire TAGR family.
Wonderful.
It was like a whole lot of journey. So if you there were a lot of ups and downs, a lot of pains. And I went to that the same graveyard where I buried my previous child. So I said I offered my obeisances, I offered my prayers, my humbleness to that baby who left, and I just said that they were.
Thank you. Let's take this success story and inspire others. Whenever you're comfortable, let's go for a Carnegie Club of interview. More power to Anirbanji, and thank you so much.
Thank you. More power to everybody, sir. Thank you so much.
I can understand. Please type in the comment box. More power to Anirbanji. Amazing.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Wonderful. Thank you.
We move to the next person in the queue. Let's give ladies a chance. Reshma, I'm just going to ask you to unmute you. Reshma ji. Let me just unpin. Reshma, can you unmute yourself, please? Yes, please. I can't hear you, Reshma ji. I can't hear you. Yeah, please go ahead now, please. Yeah.
No, you can't listen.
Something with your, so no, you don't do it on your end. Okay. Okay, now wait. Yeah. Now kindly do it from your end, please. Yeah, I can't hear you. Maybe there's some problem with your audio, but you can type your question in the, or maybe if you want to share in the comment box, please. Yeah. We move on to the next one, please. Let's go to the ladies first. We go to Coach Daksha Dave. Daksha Dave ji, please, can you just unmute and speak up?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, good evening, sir.
How are you? Yes, please.
So,
How can we help you?
यस सर, मैंने अभी मार्च से ही मैंने ये ज्वाइन किया हुआ है सर, आपका ये सेशन मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है। और ये सारी चीज मैं जानती थी, अभी मैंने वो स्प्रे हैप्पीनेस वाला मॉर्निंग का सेशन भी रेगुलर ज्वाइन किया है, तो उसी से मुझे बेनिफिट सर ये मिला हुआ है कि मैं कर तो रही थी लेकिन वो कंसिस्टेंसी नहीं आ रही थी। अभी वो जो कंसिस्टेंसी आ रही है उससे मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस बहुत ही बढ़ गया है, और मुझे ऐसा फील हो रहा है कि अभी मेरा गोल मेरे सामने ही है और मुझे बहुत ही जल्द वो मिलने ही वाला है। इतना कॉन्फिडेंस मुझे मिल गया है सर। सो थैंक यू सो मच, थिंक एंड ग्रो रिच। थैंक यू सो मच सर, आपके सेशन। सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है, जो आपने आज टाइम के सेशन में काफी सारी चीज कवर कर ली है, लेकिन मुझे एक जो चैलेंज आता है वो चैलेंज यही है कि मेरे काफी सारे हमारे ये सेशन रहते हैं, उसी के साथ साथ मेरे बिजनेस सेशन है, तो उसको मैं किस तरह से डिवाइड करूं, सेपरेट करूं, क्योंकि उसी टाइम पे ये भी सेशन है। देखो अभी भी मेरा इसके ऊपर दूसरा चल ही रहा है, सो उस चीज को मैं नहीं मैनेज कर सकती हूँ, तो मुझे ये भी मिस नहीं करना है, ये भी मिस नहीं करना है, तो उसको मैं किस तरह से करूँ सर?
Correct. यानी you want best of both the worlds, you know, दोनों का best चाहिए आपको. I understand that. First of all, thank you, Daksha Dave ji. I think Purvi ji has recommended you, right, in our community. No, Sheetal Surani. Sheetal Surani recommended. Yes, of course. How can I forget Sheetal? So yes, I think Daksha ji. I mean, मेरे साथ भी बहुत बार होता है कि मुझे खुद का कोई कोचिंग ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम मुझे लेना है और मुझे मैं किसी का ले रहा हूँ तो मुझे उसमें भी जाना होता है, तो मेरे साथ भी ऐसा होता है. But yes, you got to take a choice. So what I can suggest, I mean, I don't want to, but I can suggest that you will get the recording of our weekly mastermind call by tomorrow. Okay. So अगर लगता है कि business money in the bank is important, you can watch my recording. Money in the bank आपको चाहिए, think and grow money in the bank में focus करेगा, you can do that. But we would want you to be there live, because जैसे भी Q&A राउंड में आपका क्वेश्चन आंसर में ले सका, रिकॉर्डिंग में शायद से वो पॉसिबल नहीं है. So that is the way. Maybe weekly आप डिवाइड कर सकते हो, something like that which can work for you. But Daksha ji, that's what I would suggest. And thank you so much for trusting us and welcome. Yeah, wonderful.
Thank you sir, thank you so much.
Wonderful, very nice. More power to Daksha ji, and we move forward. Okay, we go to the next lady. We'll take ladies first, and then we'll take to the gentlemen also. Seven Chaitanya Agarwal, Alpa Doshi. Let's, okay, no, wait. Let people who have raised their hands. Nutan Sinha. I think she's a new joinee. Nutan Sinha.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I'm not able to on my video. I think it's not working.
Okay.
I joined with my mobile.
Right.
But even today, I share my victory. Within 30 days, I got promoted as a manager in my company. So,
Wow, congratulations.
very big victory. It's not a money wise, but responsibilities wise. And I always wanted to for the new work. First thing and second thing, another challenge is that definitely I will very soon get promotion in another company or that. Great thing that sir, जैसे ही मैंने ज्वाइन किया तो 13 days के अंदर I got promotion.
Amazing, very fast. 30 days में success story, very powerful. More power to Nutan ji. आगे देखो होता है क्या. So really very powerful. Thank you for sharing. For you. Everyone, please type more power to Nutan ji in the comment box, please. Amazing.
Thank you. Thanks all.
Thank you. We go to the next lady if you have got. Otherwise, I've got your question. Reshma is asked a question in the comment box. Question is, Reshma's question in the comment box is sense of urgency for life will be missing if we count time is abundant? Count today is the last day of life. Is it right or wrong belief to carry? Very, very powerful question, Reshma. And thank you. And I remembered Steve Jobs' words when he said that if you are not happy with what you are doing today, as if this was the last day of your life, and if you're not happy with what you're doing today, perhaps it's time for you to change things what you're doing in today. So that's the powerful thing which Steve Jobs mentioned. But so the context is very different over here. I'm not saying that you got to have, latency. बहुत time है हमारे पास. No, you got to have a sense of urgency for sure. But there is a distinction between being urgent and rushing. There's a distinction between completing the things and finishing the things. So you got to have time blocks. कि मैं इतने दिन, इतना घंटा, इतना time मैं ये particular time के लिए ये काम के लिए देने वाला हूँ. Not to rush, not to go with the sense of rush, finishing things, but go with the sense of urgency in terms of time slots. This much time I go to complete that particular work. That's going to help you. So definitely you got to have targets. You got to have deadlines. That's the real reason we have got dates on our goal cards, because a goal without a date is just a wish. You got to have a goal, and that's where it brings out that particular element of urgency and you bring across. Otherwise, time is just passes on. I hope that answered the question. More power to Reshma ji. We move to the next one. Yeah. Okay, Reshma's question is answered. Now let's go to the gentleman. We go to Venkatesan N. Venkatesan N, I'm going to pin you.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, thank you. So that
Can't hear you. I think you are freezed, Venkatesan. I can't hear you. We go to the next question. We go to Sheetal Surani. I missed you, Sheetal. Sheetal, please unmute yourself. I am adding a pin to you.
सर आप मुझे मिस कर दो, ये नहीं चलेगा.
आपको नहीं मिस करेंगे, आप हमारे विक्ट्री मास्टरमाइंड के खास हो.
सर मेरे पास सक्सेस स्टोरी है. कितने टाइम से मैं वर्क कर रही हूँ और मैं एक यहाँ पे कनेक्ट की कम्युनिटी में ज्वाइन किया है मैंने, जो बिजनेस वुमन जो है उनके लिए वो ग्रुप है पूरा. तो उसमें एक है जिनके साथ मेरा कोलैबोरेशन होने वाला है. उनका मतलब सोप है ड्रेस का और वगैरह सारे का. और उन्होंने सामने से मुझे पूछा कि क्या आप मेरे साथ कोलैबोरेशन करोगे. तो क्या है कि मैं अपने सारे कस्टमर जो उनको स्टिचिंग वर्क या कुछ भी चाहिए तो मैं आपको भेज सकूं. मैंने बोला हाँ ठीक है, मैं रेडी हूँ. तो अभी बस एक वीक में सारी चीज डिसाइड हो जाएगी कि किस तरह से हम कोलैबोरेशन में करेंगे, क्या करेंगे. तो ये मेरे लिए बहुत ही अपॉर्चुनिटी बहुत मस्त आई है मेरे लिए. तो सामने से
awesome, go for it and collaboration करिए. और उसी से आप आगे बढ़ते हो. डेफिनेटली वी गॉट टू मूव
Yeah.
और हम साथ में हैं,
Yeah.
आपके साथ में, तो आप आगे बढ़िए.
या एंड वन मोर थिंग सर, मैंने बोला था ना मैं अहमदाबाद के कोने कोने में जाना चाहती हूँ, मतलब जहाँ सब लोग शीतल को पहचाने, शीतल की डिजाइनिंग को. तो वो भी एक तरह से हो रहा है. जैसे मैंने ये कनेक्ट की कम्युनिटी में बोल दिया कि मैं आपके घर पे आके लेके जाऊंगी आपको, मेरे पास नहीं, मैं आपके पास आऊंगी. तो मतलब सारी जगहों से ऑर्डर्स आ रहे हैं स्टिचिंग के, भोपाल से, शाह आलम से, मणिनगर से, मतलब हर जगह से. तो अहमदाबाद के हर एरिया मुझे देखने को भी मिलता है और हर जगह से ऑर्डर भी मिल रहे हैं. सो इट्स सो नाइस कि मुझे ये सब कुछ अचीव हो रहा है सर. थैंक यू सो मच सर.
थैंक यू फॉर ट्रस्टिंग. मुझे याद है कि आप कम्युनिटी कैसे ज्वाइन हुई थी, एंड अभी आप विक्ट्री मास्टरमाइंड में हो. आई नो एग्जैक्टली योर स्टोरी. सो थैंक यू फॉर ट्रस्टिंग मी एंड द कम्युनिटी. मोर पावर टू यू शीतल जी. वंडरफुल.
या थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच.
Everyone, please type more power to Sheetal ji. I mean, we have seen her going from where to where. कहाँ से कहाँ. Amazing story of transformation of Sheetal Satani. Great. We go to the next question. We have got Sanjay Kumar Shah. Sanjay Kumar Shah, if you are there, you raised your hand. Sanjay Kumar Shah. Wait, I'm going to pin you. Yes, Sanjay ji. Can you speak something? Can't hear you. I don't know. Can't hear you. Something with your audio. Can you just type your question? Now can you try? Last time? Try to unmute yourself. Can't hear you. Just put in your question, Sanjay ji. I'll answer. Okay, in the comment box. In the comment box, can you just put in a question? Okay, we move to the next one. We go to Madhukar Mukherjee. Madhukar Mukherjee.
थैंक यू सर.
नमस्कार जी.
नमस्कार. गुड इवनिंग. क्षमा गणी रवि सर, वो अभी तो सोच रहे थे ये कि क्या बोले.
क्षमा गणी सर, क्षमा गणी.
यस यस सर, सबसे पहले तो आपका हृदय से मैं आभार व्यक्त करना चाहूंगा, और रवि सर का भी, जिन्होंने इस नाचीज को जहां था वहां से आज जहां भी खड़ा किया है. सिर्फ ये टीएजीआर और इनका जो सिक्स सेंस रहता है ना, वही है. मैं कम्युनिटी ज्वाइन किया, विक्ट्री मास्टरमाइंड ज्वाइन किया, बीआरसी 5 के लिए लीडर नॉमिनेट किया, और ये जो जर्नी शुरू हुई ना वहां से लेके मास्टरमाइंड ऑफ बीआरसी 5, स्प्रे हैप्पीनेस, और फिर अभी अपनी दिल्ली मीट के बाद आपके साथ 1-to-1 हुआ, और जो चीजें उसमें सीखा था, जो प्रोक्रेस्टिनेट हो रहा था, आगे आगे टाल रहा था. रोज अफर्मेशंस करते हैं मनी कम्स फ्रॉम द मल्टीपल सोर्स ऑफ इनकम, लेकिन उसके लिए अगर कोई प्लान नहीं करेंगे तो कैसे काम चलेगा. फाइनली उससे बाहर निकलकर मैंने ये पहला लाइव वेबिनार पेड हाउ टू लर्न हाउ टू स्टार्ट पॉडकास्ट ऑन जीरो कॉस्ट, वो कल लॉन्च हो रहा है स्प्रे हैप्पीनेस के माध्यम के द्वारा, जो हमारी मास्टरमाइंड की टीम है. जो हमारा ड्रीम है कि एक पब्लिकेशन के अंदर छपेगा इस मास्टरमाइंड की स्टोरी.
100%.
तो सर वो मेरे पास लोगों के जो है ना, जो सिस्टम पंकज जी ने डेवलप किया है, मैं उनका आभार व्यक्त करूंगा. वो ऑटोमेटेड सिस्टम है, वहां पे पता चल रहा है जो मैंने टिकट रखा है द मैजिकल न्यूमरोलॉजी 369, आई एम गेटिंग मनी इन द बैंक आल्सो. दैट हैज स्टार्टेड. और टीएजीआर के लिए ये मेरा साथ छोटा सा एक गिफ्ट है. यूज प्रोमो कोड टीएजीआर एंड गेट फ्री रजिस्ट्रेशन. मैं लिंक शेयर कर दूंगा जितने भी लोग हैं उनके लिए. तो जो भी सीखना चाहते हैं आवाज की दुनिया के अंदर, जो भी अपना नाम कमाना चाहते हैं, वो मेरे साथ आ सकते हैं.
बहुत बढ़िया कहा आपने. एंड मधुकर मुखर्जी हमारे हिंदी के पिलर है बुक रीडिंग क्लब के, और जो बीआरसी 5 जो लीड कर रहे हैं बहुत बहुत पावरफुल है. एंड आई विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट मधुकर जी फॉर योर ग्रैंड सक्सेस. आपकी नई
सर
शुरुआत।
समय के ऊपर मेरी जो 2 अफर्मेशन है हिंदी की, मैं वो भी लोगों के साथ शेयर करता हूं जो लोग हिंदी भाषी हैं। समय मेरा मित्र है, समय मेरा मित्र है, मेरे पास भरपूर समय है। समय मेरा मित्र है, मेरे पास भरपूर समय है।
क्या बात है,
थैंक यू सर।
मोर पावर टू
थैंक यू,
मधुकर जी एंड
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू। मैं सभी का स्वागत कर रहा हूं और लिंक भेजूंगा, आप TGR प्रोमो कोड यूज करके जरूर आइए कल शाम, शनिवार शाम 7 बजे। थैंक यू।
More power to Madhukar ji. We go to the next one. We got Kamesh Mehta. Kamesh, I'm going to pin you and also unmute you. Kamesh, are you there?
Yes, I am there. Good
Yes,
evening,
Kamesh.
Kim Show.
Majama.
After a long time.
Yeah, very long time.
With a success story.
Yeah, go ahead.
And the contribution is from my mom's side.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Last 2-3 years से हम लोग एक मेरा घर we were going to sell our house, लेकिन it was not working. Actually एक बंदा आया था घर देखने और वो नीचे वाला मकान देख के उसने वो ले लिया. And then 2 years पहले भी एक बंदे देख के गया, फिर कुछ नहीं हुआ. Then continuous people are coming and watching, लेकिन कोई लेके नहीं जा रहा है, and they were giving offer like 25 lakhs, 28 lakhs. Then one day one person came to see the house. तो मम्मी ने सोचा ये लेके जाए तो कुछ ऐसा करे, लेकिन वो लेके नहीं गया. तो मम्मी started to write affirmation. My house is sold at 35 lakhs.
Wow.
And last week one guy came. He saw the home 2 years back, and in the first meeting he done the deal at 33 lakhs. 6 lakhs more. Only 2 months. She wrote affirmations for only 2 months.
Wow.
And she is also surprised how powerful I am.
Very nice. This is so powerful. और मम्मी के इमोशंस होते हैं.
मम्मी के इमोशंस. And हम लोग ने घर तो ले लिया था जनवरी में, जब मेरा वो सब सक्सेस स्टोरी एक साथ हो गया ना, तो एवरीथिंग वर्क दैट टाइम. फिर ये घर का ही था, तो मम्मी को फियर था कि क्या हाउ विल वी पे, तो ये घर बिक जाए तो अच्छा है.
क्या बात है, मजा आ गया. वंडरफुल.
So everyone in our home is out writing affirmations every day for their wish. तो मम्मी सबको यही बोलती है, मैं जो बोलती हूँ ना वो होता है. तो सब लोग ऐसा कर रहे हैं. And mummy's affirmation is too powerful. She was writing for her health also. उसका हेल्थ भी कोरोना के बाद जो बॉडी फूल गया था, and she was not able to work and walk also. She is now almost powerful.
Wonderful. Very nice. Wishing more power to you and your mom's health also. Congratulations. Everyone, please type more power to Kamesh and more power to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's why we say this is not an online program. This is a family program. And once one person enter in the community, the whole family enter in the community, and everyone is getting benefited in the family.
Yes, very true, Ravi sir. And my heartful gratitude to you, sir, Sidharth sir, and Ravi sir, and Hitendra sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we go to the next question. We've got this question typed by Sanjay Kumar Shah. Sanjay Kumar Shah is actually asking, let me just read this question. Sanjay Kumar Shah's question is, these laws have been there for so many years, I mean 1930s and etc. But I understand that this law principles was organized from 85 years back in 1937. In last 85 years, all the style of business, living and technology have changed everything. Particularly in the last 2 years, because of Corona, total style of business have changed. Still, this law is applicable working? Well, Sanjay bhai, see, understand this. This is not a law of success program based on one man's fiction. These laws are universal laws. And these laws work because they are based on nature. Nature's laws. So they are like, there is no age factor, there is no time factor to this. I mean, how old is the Gita? How old is the Bible? Does Gita doesn't work after COVID because things have changed? Is the Bible's testaments are not applicable because times have changed? It's 21st century? No, because these are mind-made laws. These are not man-made laws. And when you are working with mind-made laws, when you're aligning yourself with natural laws, they work. There is no stress. There is no doubt. There is no fear. There is no worry. They work on human beings. Human beings are the same. We all are the same. Only our results are different. Now, are you getting this point? Remove this doubt. Trust what we are doing over right now. Just follow these principles blindly, and you see you get the results which you want to have in your life. So, Sanjay Kumar, go for it. Okay, don't even think about it, because we become what we think about. If you think this is not going to work, it is not going to work for you 100%, because that's the premise of Think and Grow Rich, that we become what we think about. We truly become what we think about. So if you think it's not going to work, it's not going to work for you. For sure, it's not going to work for you. But that's what we believe. That's what we practice. That's what we preach. That we truly become what we think about. Okay. So forget about that. Wonderful question. Now, we go to the next one. We go to DRPF Worldwide. I think it's Dr. Ramesh.
Yeah. Very much so. Very much.
Yeah, I'm pinning you. Yeah. Hello, Doc. How are you? In US, Philadelphia, right?
I'm good. Yes. Thank you. You know, after today's talk on time, there were a lot of realizations which I wanted to share based on what you said.
Yes.
You know, before we joined TAGR, वक्त बहुत तेज भागता है, वक्त ही नहीं रहता. And once we came to TAGR, I came to TAGR. I'm talking about my experience. So when I came to TAGR with whatever was taught and whatever steps to be taken, whatever action started, more time became available. Time slowed down. It was not running. It started slowing. And that led to success. All the 4 things which you asked us of the personal, professional, purpose, and the philanthropic or adventure, जैसे भी आप कहते हो, all of them started working. All of them I succeeded. And average time for success of each was 3 weeks. 3 weeks. So this excited me, and I said, there must be something more in VMM. So let us join VMM. Or VMM join करने के बाद, it became even more time is available, but the speed at which you have success is much more. That's what I noticed. Right. So पहले हमने 4 किए थे. Right. अभी 6 महीने में कितने होने चाहिए? 8 होने चाहिए. Right. But 8 नहीं. 14 हो गए.
क्या बात है.
Okay, so what happens is time becomes available. Time slows down for you and it is available, and you don't feel कि वक्त भाग गया. वक्त है. इसका मतलब जो जितना भी वक्त उतना ही रहता है as per the minutes and this thing, but you achieve it much more faster. What I saw. Absolutely. Okay. And then सबसे फिर ये अकाउंट BRC में आया, जो मैं मुझे पढ़ने की इच्छा नहीं होती थी, तो BRC में आया तो अब वो इंटरेस्ट आने लगा. और BRC में जब I found that we have to help people and you have to guide, you need to be accountable, वो वाला जो ग्रुप चालू किया, और जब से हम आपस में सब लोग पढ़ते हैं और डिस्कस करते हैं और अकाउंटेबिलिटी के लिए हेल्प करते हैं, because you know all the principles are being discussed again. जो भी आपसे सिखाया वो उसको फिर से हम दोहरा रहे हैं, अंडरस्टैंडिंग मोर डीपली, और भी वक्त मिल रहा है. वक्त उतना ही है लेकिन रिजल्ट और भी मिल रहा है.
Wonderfully.
So this is my experience with time. It is becoming available to you. But एक question आपके लिए है.
Yes, please go ahead. I was looking for that.
Okay. आपने कहा कि टाइम वेस्ट करते हो तो टाइम आपको वेस्ट करता है. करेक्ट? ओके. तो इसका मतलब उसके बाद आपने वर्ड किल भी यूज किया. Yeah. And you used it based on whatever is written, whatever is there available with the people. Kill भी करता है. तो इसका मतलब अगर हम टाइम नहीं वेस्ट करते, जैसे नेपोलियन हिल ने टाइम वेस्ट नहीं किया, उसने तो बहुत अच्छी चीज करी, बट वो मर क्यों गया? That was my question.
I got that. So what I would say this way, that you should read one book. I know you're not good reader, but I will create this context in the Victory Mastermind about Grow Rich with Peace of Mind by Napoleon Hill. That was his last works. ये इनकी last book थी, and it gives all his entire journey of life, all his ups and downs and roller coaster ride, and he's gone through a lot. And over there he mentions that I did this mistake, I committed this particular folly, I was guilty of this, I blew my money this way. And he wasted time, he wasted money, he had this success in his head. And if you look at all of those 6-7 stories which he shares, so time, he wasted time, he killed time, right? That has to come back to him somewhere or the other. So it came back to him. So it's not that he didn't at all. He wasted time.
Okay, good. So he accepted and he wrote all that. So that makes sense.
Yeah, I'll show you the book also. This is the one. It's I got this from Portland, US, when I was there in 2016. Because it was not available in India. This is the one.
Okay.
Napoleon Hill, Grow Rich with Peace of Mind.
Okay.
And it's there. It's there available in US. All this, it's all pale yellow. It's very old edition which I've got. But it's a beautiful way where he explains कि मैंने इतना सब कुछ मेरे लाइफ में इतनी गलतियां की तो कहां ना कहां it's come back to me. Yeah.
Okay. And एक चीज बीच में जब हम लोग ये बात कर रहे थे तो एक कमेंट आया, it is nature's law regarding death. Okay. So THR principle के हिसाब से belief, whatever you believe is going to happen.
Yeah.
Correct. You believe good will happen.
Yeah.
So have we accepted this belief that we have to die? We are going to die. That's a belief. Is that why we die? Is my question. Is that why we die?
Exactly. That's the belief system. Because if see right now, the science is working on that we are going to be living for thousands of years. We have got the potential for doing this by taking some medication, etc. And you being a trauma surgeon doctor, you know about this, how the science is advancing. But the belief systems needs to change. I mean, the longevity of what we looked at 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years, even that belief system is changing. So why not this belief system? We can be immortal. Maybe change the belief system to the core and move forward, right?
Yes. I wanted to listen to this from you because I wanted this message to reach everybody. It is what you believe is what is going to happen. And we have to take from the ancient scriptures of immortality, which was known to the Hindu philosophies.
Yeah.
You know, immortality ki baat hoti hai, and immortal existence is there, and 1,000 years or 5,000 years normal tha. Iski baatein karte hain hamare scriptures mein.
Right.
To bekar ki baat nahi hai.
Right.
It was the belief. That is why it happened. So we have lost that belief basically.
Exactly.
So we can win over death if we choose to.
Absolutely.
Is what I understand.
Absolutely. Wonderful. I think your interactions are on a different level, and more power to Ramesh, Dr. Ramesh, and amazing. Thank you for being an asset in our community, especially in the Victory Mastermind. Thank you for this. Thank you.
God bless you. God bless.
Okay, we go to Uma. Is Uma there? Uma had a question. Can't see Uma in the room. Maybe we go to the next one. We go to Rohit. Rohit Daveji. Rohit Daveji, please. Yeah. Thank you for your patience. Your question.
Thank you very much. सबसे पहले तो मैं आपको, रवि जी को, सब पूरी कम्युनिटी को धन्यवाद देता हूँ. ये कम्युनिटी ने जो मुझे सपोर्ट किया है, इज फैंटास्टिक सर. मैंने काफी ग्रुप में से अपना नाम निकाल दिया और सिर्फ इसी में हूँ. One thing is that, another thing, जब मैं ज्वाइन किया, I joined with clean slate. पुराना केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग MBA सब भूल गया. जो कुछ सीखना है आपसे सीखना है. क्लीन स्लेट लेके आया. दूसरी बात, एज इज ए नंबर, वो प्रिंसिपल लेके मैं आया. ये दो प्रिंसिपल के साथ मैं आपके साथ ज्वाइन हुआ, और रवि जी ने और आपने मुझे सपोर्ट किया, और आज कार्नेगी क्लब में भी मेरा वेबिनार रखा है. थैंकफुल टू दैट. एंड अगेन, फर्स्ट आई हैव कंप्लीटेड माय कंट्रीब्यूशन गोल. विदिन दिस 3 months, क्योंकि वो मेरे लिए इजी था और मुझे पहले करने का जरूरी था. If I completed my contribution goal, then I can reach to another 3 goals. So वो मैंने कर दिया. जो मुझे contribute करना था सोसाइटी को, स्टूडेंट को कर दिया. और उसका असर तो देखो सर, आज मुझे कार्नेगी क्लब में इनविटेशन मिला, और बहुत से असाइनमेंट, मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर, सॉफ्ट स्किल्स के तो मैं था ही. मुझे सेफ्टी के लिए जूरी के लिए बुलाया गया. सूरत में एक इवेंट हुआ जहां सेफ्टी, हेल्थ एंड एनवायरनमेंट कंट्रोल में मुझे जूरी के लिए बुला गया. ये एक अचीवमेंट है. आज ही मुझे दलाल सर एंड पूर्वी मैम ने एक ऐसी जगह पे भेजा, मुझे रिकमेंड किया. दैट इज ए इंस्टीट्यूट विच अंडर हॉस्पिटैलिटी मैनेजमेंट. तो हॉस्पिटैलिटी मैनेजमेंट की इंस्टीट्यूट के साथ फिर मेरा उन्होंने मतलब एसोसिएशन कर दिया. वहां भी मेरे सेमिनार होने वाले, लेक्चर होने वाले। और लास्ट थिंग सर, आई एम ए स्पीकर फॉर नारी टू नारायणी, दैट इज ए वुमन इज ग्रेट। और चित्रलेखा ने मेरे लिए स्पेशल आर्टिकल लिखा था, ए मैन हु स्पीक्स अबाउट वुमन बेटर देन वुमन। सो मैं मैन होकर वुमन के बारे में इतना ज्यादा बोलता हूँ, लिखता हूँ। वुमन इज हैविंग 14 सच क्वालिटीज इन विच शी इज बेटर। और उसका असर तो देखिए सर, एक पटेल फैमिली अहमदाबाद का है।
Hold on. There are other people also waiting, sir. We got to.
Yes, okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
We will take your interview in the Carnegie Club of Success.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, and more power to you all. More power to you all. More power to you all. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
We go to Uma Ashit. Just mute yourself, Uma. You have a question? Can you unmute yourself? No, can't hear you. Okay. Yeah, I can see.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I just want to know how to. I have unmuted, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, I just wanted to know how to say no. It's a very difficult task for me.
Okay. So you are in the Victory Mastermind, Uma. I'll give you there's a template of 15 ways to graciously say a no, which is there in the Ultimate Effectiveness Program also. So I will share that with you. And every method is a class. So you will get the power to say a no, and you will keep on focusing on the things which are important for you. So I'll give you the template, Uma. There are 15 ways to say a no graciously, without being rude, without being hurting someone. And by that doing, you will move from your quadrant 3 time will be lesser, and you move to your quadrant 2 times. So I'll give you that personally. Don't worry on this. Okay, I'll give that to you.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Umaji. And
thank you, sir.
We go to Mohammed Usman Khan. Mohammed Usman Khan, please unmute yourself. You're a new participant, sir. How can he support you?
Hey, hi everyone. Thank you so much, Sidharth, for giving me this opportunity. Hope you are able to listen to me.
Yeah, most welcome.
Yeah. So I just joined 2 days before, in one of their sessions.
Yes.
I just got an ad through YouTube and then just tried to join this group.
Yes.
Just want to share. I don't know. I myself, somewhere in 2009, thought of some goals, and I thought, I should achieve this by 2020. And it was just fluke. I had some leisure time, so I thought something for myself. And fortunately, I achieved all those goals. Okay. Yeah. So now hearing about all these, then I tried to, bring that book of Think and Grow Rich. I read a couple of stories from there, and I thought, I am practicing this before even actually reading this book. So I thought, this is a group which I should join and understand, structurally how it works. It was a coincidence that, it worked for me, but I want to learn. I know there are so many things, so I want to learn it structurally, how it works.
Absolutely. So I would suggest, first of all, you come for the Sunday morning induction program meeting for the new members. Khalil Ahmed ji is going to take this Sunday meeting. So be there. The links will be available on Zoom session. Watch the induction orientation video. Watch one video every single day. The 90 days challenge, watch one video every single day. It's about 10 minutes average. Apply whatever I've told you in that email or the video which I've told to you, and come for the Friday evening sessions. These are there for the lifetime. If you just do this, share your goal statements by day number 11, which you will frame by following day number 8, 9, and 10. And listen to the Stranger's Secret every day. Success is inevitable. These principles have worked for millions of people. They want to work for you also, Mohammed.
Yeah, it works for me already.
Yeah, so you go to the next level. You claim your new goals. You climb the next level.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much, Usmanji, and more power to you. More power to you.
Thank you.
Awesome. We go to the next question. We got Nehal Thakkar. Nehal ji.
Hi, Sid. So first of all, expressing the gratitude to you and the entire organizing team for making the Mumbai Monsoon Meet happen. Yes. And at the same place where I will learn from you in 2018. And another thing which doctor has brought in, and you bring the think and grow, means grow rich with peace of mind. Lot of questions are there because I have that book my father had bought in. Yeah, same book. I have 2 copies in 1998, and I was going to bring that tomorrow to ask some questions. So let's have that tomorrow. There is one question in my mind. I will ask you tomorrow, and
Sure. Looking forward.
we can have a program. We can discuss tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Most welcome, Nehal, and looking forward to meet you in our Mumbai Monsoon meet tomorrow. Thank
I
you.
have brought one more book, self-confidence book. I have made you my role model. So I'm going to take your autograph on this. Thank you.
Surely. Thank you. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. And more power to Nehal. And we go to Chaitanya Agarwal. Chaitanya, I'm going to unmute you, Chaitanya.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, ji.
Sir, I am a 15-year-old boy, 10th grader.
Yeah.
अभी गर्मियों की छुट्टियां चल रही है हमारी. So my question is, first of all, I want to say very much thank you to you. I read your emails daily, and they are very helpful for me. So thank you so much for supporting me.
Most welcome.
So I want to ask, for a student, a timetable is a really important thing. So I also make timetables for the weekly basis and daily basis, but I fail to follow them in a proper manner as I have arranged them. So what I can do to follow them in a good manner?
So I request you to do a couple of things. To follow the timetable in a proper scheduled manner, you got to develop self-discipline. That you do the thing when you want it. What is self-discipline? Self-discipline is the ability to give yourself a command and then follow it. I repeat, discipline is the ability to give yourself a command and follow it. So let's say अगर आपने बोला कि सुबह में 6 बजे उठने वाला हूँ, अलार्म लगा दिया और आप 6 बजे उठ गए, that means you have got discipline. You gave yourself a command and then you followed it. So how to get self-discipline? Well, first of all, you got to develop something like a strong burning desire, that why you want to do and what is the desire behind doing it. So that's the first step to which is in Think and Grow Rich. So I would advise you to start reading Think and Grow Rich. I would advise you to listen to The Strangest Secret every day. That's there on my YouTube channel. Every single day of your life, you got to listen to The Strangest Secret. Do these 2 things, and perhaps watch Augustus Shah's story on my YouTube channel. Go and check and see if how my son can get it and get it cracked. At the age of 15, 16, when he was sitting in the lockdown, he got these principles, and now you know where he is. So if Agastya can do it, if I can do it, so can Chaitanya Agarwal can do it. Okay. So
sir, can I ask one small question too?
Yeah.
Sir, I am reading Think and Grow Rich. I am on the Power of MasterMind chapter. And my question is that I have a target to achieve. My exams are coming probably in the next 2 months. So I have a target to achieve. There are 40 marks exams. So I have the targets to achieve 39 or 38 something. So how can I make an attitude towards that goal? कि अगर मैं कोई डिस्ट्रैक्शन भी मेरे पास आए, जैसे कि अगर मेरा अभी पढ़ने का मन नहीं कर रहा, अभी मैं खेलने का मन कर रहा है, तो फिर मैं खेलने के लिए जाता हूँ, तो फिर अब उसमें मन लगने लगता है, देन उसके बाद मन नहीं करता फिर पढ़ने का. सो हाउ कैन आई डेवलप दैट एटीट्यूड कि अब मुझ में रहे वो चीज की नहीं, अब मुझे ये काम करना है, अब जो है अब मेरा इसके लिए टाइम ब्लॉक था मेरा इतना, तो अब ये कंप्लीट हो गया है, तो फिर देन आई हैव टू मूव टू माय स्टडी.
I got your
फिर वो मैं कभी कभार नहीं कर पाता.
I got your question, okay, Chaitanya. So again, I come back to the same thing. आप बुक पढ़ रहे हो अभी, तो बुक पढ़ने के लिए मत पढ़िए आप सिर्फ एक ही चैप्टर पे फोकस करिए, डिजायर पे. ओनली फोकस ऑन डिजायर, और वही चैप्टर को 30 डेज के लिए पढ़िए. हाउ मेनी डेज?
30 डेज.
वन डे पूरा चैप्टर पढ़ना. इट टेक अबाउट 30 minutes of your time, 30 to 40 minutes. The same chapter again and again, do it for 30 days. Game on. करेंगे?
Yes sir, of course, why not?
Do that, then you see the difference. You will never have a doubt कि मैं करूँ कि ना करूँ. Okay. There are many kids of your age in our community, but just do this, and more power to Chaitanya. Get 40 out of 40. That's what we wish for you. Okay. Awesome.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
More power to you. Awesome, Chaitanya. We go to Jikisha Parekh. Jikisha, let's give lady a chance first.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening to you, ma'am.
So thank you very much. Though I am on and off, but throughout the year I have many success, small stories. I would like to share one. a small story like within before 10 days, like in my tuitions, I had no students or very less students, but I was using this affirmation and goals, and I had a target. I don't know how, why, when, but within 4 days, the target has been achieved. Not only achieved, it is crossed. Like I have to say, students now, no, there is no space in my batch.
Wow.
I'm truly grateful to this program. Also, I played cricket at a midday level, like white bar. Women's tournament was there. Yeah, the coach selected me. Okay, you are an inspiration. You should come and play. You do excellent batting. So, like, I have such many small, many such stories. I danced at the age of 40, which I had never done in my life. I mean, with affirmations, with that positive attitude, I mean, a TAJR is a blessing. I'm very, very thankful. Thank you to the mentors, Kamesh, especially to you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, and really powerful. Really very happy to listen to your success story. More power to Jigisha ji, and be now regular in the BRC. Okay, that's what.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So much. And wonderful
Good to meet you tomorrow, sir.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
Looking forward, Jigisha. Looking forward.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay, we go to I think Ravi Sajjan, a new participant. Then we go to Dinesh P, and then we close it at 9:44. Ravi Sajjan.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, loud and clear.
I'm a new joinee. Joined 2 days back. I got a day 1 email, day 0 email, but I haven't got the day 2 email, and that was today's. I think time. I got it already, and to the session we got it. But I just want to know what is the flow of videos. What's the first video, second video? What's the order of the video? Just wanted to know and how to watch, and what are the order of. There's so many programs in your teachable course. Which one to go first and which one to go next?
Yeah. So what
What's the
you
order?
do, you come for the Sunday induction program on this Sunday because it's the first week you just joined in. But nevertheless, to answer your question, watch one video every day, the day 1, day 2, day 3 video, which is mentioned in the title of the videos. From the ultimate success formula 90 days challenge on Teachable.
Okay.
Keep on watching those videos in the sequence. They are all titled as day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. So you don't have to apply any mind. Just follow that particular sequence sheet.
Okay, from the 90 days.
90 days challenge.
Okay, sure.
Come for the Friday MasterMind calls.
Okay.
Attend the book reading clubs. Join the book reading club based on your calendar, and do exactly the way I'm telling you in this 90 days challenge. Success is inevitable. This is going to work for you for sure.
Super. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
And more power to you. And wonderful to hear that you have kickstarted a journey in Think and Grow Rich community.
Yes, thank you very much.
We go to Dinesh. Dinesh P, you raised your hand.
Hi, sir. Are you able to hear me?
Now I can hear you, please. Yeah.
So I just wanted to share a small success story.
Yes.
Before I have taken the decision to join Victory Mastermind.
Yeah.
In a difficult condition, I couldn't able to see the way, and I can't say about myself, but it's true that I'm a negative. Lot of things I think negative because of lot of things in a depth, lot of frustration, tension, and I thought I wanted to join Victory Mastermind because I was stuck somewhere. I couldn't able to find a way to do something for my life.
Right.
Then I started communicating with Ravi sir, Bharat bhai, Ashir bhai, and a lot of people inside the community, Dr. Ramesh, and they helped me a lot to change my mind, and still they are helping me. So after that, Ravi sir told me my interview was scheduled because I am in a depth. I was really in a frustration mode. So I told Ravi sir, and you also are informed that there is an interview scheduled. So you told just give your interview, and Ravi sir told it will happen. So I given with the proper way my all 3 rounds completed, but they didn't give me a confirmation because there is a challenges. And this week, 2 days before, 3 days before, I got a confirmation that I got a job as an IT manager. It's success story because of I joined Victory Mastermind, and it's really frustration time. I was in a depth. I thought I have taken a decision that it's okay, but I will join Victory Mastermind. I will find some way, and I got a way. Now I'm at least confident that I can do something for my life, and I can work on my depth, and I can go ahead in my life and give beautiful life to my parents.
Absolutely.
So it's really a platform that if my kind of a negative person can get a positive attitude here, then I think so those who are thinking to join, they just join Victory Mastermind and other courses. This is the best community.
Wonderful.
So thank you so much.
Most
My
welcome.
gratitude to you, Ravi sir, Ashir bhai, Purvi ji, and Bharat bhai, everyone. I'm just Ramesh ji. I'm learning from them. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Great. More power to you, Dinesh ji. And really, I know how you joined the Victory Mastermind. Everyone, please type more power to Dinesh. And immediately when you join the Victory Mastermind, like what's happening, what's not happening. But I told you, just keep on doing what I'm telling you to do, and you'll get the results. So I think this is the fastest success story in the Victory Mastermind which you've got. Amazing. More power to you. Wonderful. Very nice.
Thank you so much.
He joined on 26th or 25th of May, and within 20 days he got the success story. This is
20 days
unbelievable.
of Victory Mastermind, you got the success.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you so much, Ravi ji.
Same
Thank you
happened
so much,
when he joined
Sidharth.
TAGR. Now the USF 90 principal, he joined, and within 1 month he got a success story. He bought the car within 1 month.
Yeah, that's what a coincidence. Yeah, wonderful.
Coincidence.
We go to the last one. We go to our Harpreet Singh ji. Harpreet ji, please unmute yourself. Then we clap it up.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, very good evening to you.
And good evening to all TAGRians. Are you all guys excited?
Yes.
Sir, came cho?
Majama.
Sir, you won't believe at this moment till now, I can still feel the vibrations that I got after hugging you in Delhi. Seriously speaking. On 21st April, I got a message from you. Hello, Harpreet Singh ji, right? First, you messaged me, and then we got this communication and all. So I've got two success stories to share over here, which I also never expected. On Facebook, I helped a stranger lady. Although I was not that much into, I was into financial crunch, but then also I helped her in the year 2019 before COVID for medical help and all that stuff. Although she was a stranger, I helped her, as she said that she would be giving me X amount after so and so months, right? Amount was very small. It was just 5,000. And at the time which came that she was supposed to return me that money, so she was just giving me excuses, this, that, and promises, and then fake promises and all. And then I gave her ultimatum that if you will not give me this amount after this thing, after this date, then I would be taking double from you. And you won't believe, sir, in this Delhi event, I went to that lady with a few other TAGRians, and she gave me literally 2 checks of 5,000 each in Delhi itself.
Wow.
Because she remembered that I told her that I would be taking that amount. And apart from this, in Ahmedabad, as you are already aware, that I'm used cars and consulting and all. So this company is cars24.com. So in the year 2018, 18 or 19 maybe, I earned around 60 to 75,000 commission on 2 or 3 cars. And the person who was in charge of that paying that amount to me, he was bluffing with me, and finally he gave me a check at that time for 1,10,000, 60,000 and 50,000. And he said that it is a bearer check. You just go and take and cash the just encash it, right? Sir, that 50,000 check got bounced, okay? And then I got this message. So on 60,000 or for the 60,000 check, I wrote my name, okay? So at least that was not a bearer check anymore. And I didn't get money at that time. Then COVID started, then 2 years got wasted and all. Sir, you won't believe that person, Raj, I have stored his name as Raj Cheater in my cell. That person, Raj, called me up on 1st of June कि आपसे मिलना है और सेटल करना है, मुझे इस कोर्ट कचहरी के केस में नहीं पढ़ना है क्योंकि ऑलरेडी आई डिड दिस बिकॉज दिस वाज चीटिंग बीन डन टू मी राइट बाय हिम. He said, आप अमाउंट बोलो क्या करना है, मुझे फाइनलाइज करना है. Sir, I gave him the amount of 2 lakhs and you won't believe on 3rd of June entire deal got settled in 1,90,000 rupees.
Wow. That's amazing.
Unbelievable, sir. Unbelievable. I mean, he didn't even negotiate कि मैं 1,10,000 का एक 20 दूं, एक 25 दूं, एक 50 दूं. I said मुझे 190 चाहिए, and he came to Ahmedabad all the way from Gandhidham, and he gave me a demand draft, and everything got settled.
Amazing, amazing. Now you see the power of yourself, Harpreet ji.
Seriously, my God, unbelievable, sir.
Very, very
अभी
happy.
तो और ड्रीम्स पूरे करने बाकी है. रवि जी के साथ मैं टच में ही हूँ. With his guidelines and Almighty's blessings and with my dedication and hard work, I will be fulfilling all the dreams for sure.
Absolutely, more power to you, and really very happy to meet you in Delhi. And everyone, please type more power to Harpreet ji. Wonderful sharing. Thank you so much for this. Thank you. Awesome, wonderful, very nice. We move. I think, yeah, let's close this. Abhi, if you haven't joined, please write an email. If you have a question about joining the group, please write an email. So
I've given my number also. Yeah.
We can definitely address.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's line 54. Let's call it. How many of you enjoyed this meeting? We'll get some protocols done. We want our sharings to be crisp. We want our sharings to be powerful. We want our sharings to be with the context of no cross-selling. I think this is a pure pristine community. So if you really enjoyed this meeting format, if you really enjoyed this sharing, how many of you are ready to have your videos on throughout the meeting for the next time? Type V for videos on, videos on. Everybody, please type V on or for videos on. You've got to have your videos on, and that's where you're going to have a lot of fun. Only then you'll be able to unmute and be there in this particular thing. Okay. Awesome, everyone. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you grand success. We'll see you next Friday.
See you tomorrow, sir. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. So everyone, please unmute yourself. I mean, I'm just going to give all of you a chance to unmute. And say, I'm a TGR
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
TGR champion.
Power to you, sir. Yes,
More power to you all. More power to you all.
More power to you all.